So, Julie, what are you doing right now?
I'm just reading through my opening statement for one last time, just to make sure that I remember what's there and feel comfortable with it. And I think it's a good statement. I look forward to giving it.
You want to say about what you're trying to accomplish with the statement?
Well, what I'm trying to do is to, first of all, present myself as a real person, because I think sometimes that's not something that really comes through in these kinds of cases. And also I want to explain to them why I'm motivated not just to resolve my own case, but to try to make a change in the way in which claimants are treated when they come forward.
How are you feeling about going into this day today, where we're going to be spending a good part of the day talking about some really hard events in your life?
Well, I feel ready. I can't guarantee that I'm going to feel as calm and as centered as I do at the moment all day today, because one of the things I've learned over decades of dealing with this is that sometimes I can't anticipate how I'm going to feel, and I have to stay a little aware of that. But at the moment I feel good. I feel very supported by you. I'm thrilled that Sybil will be there. I have a wonderful solicitor, and I think that we are all, the four of us, very substantively and emotionally prepared. Now, we don't know how the other side will respond, but we're as prepared as we can be.
Do you want to say about what your expectations or hopes for it? Maybe your hopes and, more realistically, your expectations for today?
Well, my hopes are that they agree with everything I say, and we're out of there in 45 minutes. I think that one of the things that we're going to have to work through today is convincing them that it's not going to be enough just to say yes, yes, good points. I want this to actually get fixed in a way that I am quite certain that it can be, with enough work on thinking how. That doesn't mean that for every single person who comes forward every single barrier is removed, but I think that we can make a significant difference if we change the institutional processes and if we change the messaging around those processes. So those are my hopes, that we can begin that process today. I don't feel like we're going to complete it. It wouldn't be completable in a day, but I want to really convince them that it's more than just saying, yes, yes, good point. We have to turn that into action.
Okay. Do you want to say anything what you're, I don't know, worried about today at all? Or you...
Oh, well, I'm worried about getting really upset. And maybe I shall at some point, but I hope that I'll be able to pull myself back and to focus on what we need to focus on, and to find the balance or the sweet spot between treating this as someone who brings a certain amount of professional experience to this milieu and a certain amount of intellectual knowledge, but also being part of this as a survivor, because they need to see me as that as well.
Okay. Okay. We'll check in later.